Hi there and welcome to this week's Faces of the Jewellery Quarter. I'm here and I'm privileged to be with Hannah. How do you do, Hannah?
Hiya.
If you don't know Hannah, she's the owner of Urban Coffee or Urban Emporiums.
Urban Emporiums now, yeah.
That's it. And you've got two, haven't you? Just for people that don't know which is which, you've got one on Church Street in town and one...
Yeah, so just off Cornwall Row and then this one here on just in the Big Peg building on Warstone Lane.
And Jewellery Quarter. And you've been here since...
August 2009 we opened Church Street and then this one was 2010.
Yeah. So I like to think I've been here some time, and you're a bit of a groundbreaker when it comes to sort of, I don't know whether to call it a cafe, a coffee shop, coffee house, I don't know which is which, but you are a groundbreaker, I think. Before this came along, we literally had, no offence to the cafes that we had around here previously that did full English and all the rest of it, it's great, but that or Starbucks or something in town, there was nothing else like this.
And I think that's kind of why we stuck with the word Emporiums actually, because we kind of wanted it to have that range of things. We didn't want to be known for just one thing, you know, like our coffee has always been our star product, but we wanted to be able to progress and diverse and sort of have various different options, so as you know, markets change and stuff, so we can grow with that. So
and it has been a massive success, and it's probably been a bit of a draw to the Jewellery Quarter. Sort of, as I said before, you guys were here, none of the fancy bars or cocktail places were around here, so you kind of started it off, maybe the ball rolling.
Oh, of course,
But obviously you're from Birmingham originally, but didn't you say your mum or your family were into jewellery as well?
Yes, so mum was a jeweller, sister's a jeweller, so that's...
So you're pretty familiar to the place?
Yeah, so came shopping here all the time, I had to drag because it was never my thing, and so I used to get dragged around, but so knew the area well, but never for anything other than jewellery. So,
but you thought it was the right spot for a coffee shop?
Yeah, at the time I think we took a punt. I don't think we weren't convinced, but we thought we'd give it a go, and obviously now we're so glad we did.
Yeah, good, and I'm glad you did. And what would you say is obviously it has been a real success, and there are lots of coffee shops out there and they don't all succeed, and you were kind of the first one around. But why do you think you succeeded?
It's a really good question. I think the main thing for us, we've always focused on service. We've always kept sort of a tight ship, you know, like me from working, you know, as a hands-on manager to then taking a step back as we grew the business. But I'm still sort of, you know, there in the shadows, if not actually on the bar. The people, you know, the guys know I'm here. But I think our sort of willingness to adapt, I think, has helped. I think we've always known that we need to learn and grow as the market does. So we've been happy to be flexible with that. I think being an independent means that that's really easy to do. So we've been able to stay ahead, and we were on Wikipedia for a bit as the first people to do flat whites in Birmingham as well.
No.
Somebody added it on, but we actually did flat whites before any of the big boys.
You're probably the reason that's why I drink them.
Yeah, there you are.
A little birdie told me you're also in a book that says if you're going to spend 36 hours in Europe.
Yeah, so the New York Times Guide to 36 hours in Europe. Yeah, we got a feature.
One of those
that,
hours was going to be spent
1 hour. Yeah. He said literally the whole of Europe. One of the places you have to come is Urban Jewellery Quarter.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that was after our first year, I think, as well. Yeah. So that was
I think
early
that says
days.
Something about how you're sort of a bit of a groundbreaker. So obviously you do great coffee. You do decent food. I mean, do you sort of have a variety of food? I know you do keep trying things. I think you do some burgers or pancakes and stuff.
Yeah. So we've got everything from Pancake Tuesdays. We do Frivolous Fridays, where we have a brownie offer, which we make all our cakes on site as well. We did do Fish Fridays for a little bit, which were incredible, but we just didn't get the right amount of people in, which was really annoying, but we're always trying different things. But we're doing burgers now. We've got a Christmas menu happening at the end of November as well, so lots of things.
And I know you have an importance in community, and I know you've always got bits of art that sort of change. Where do you get your art from?
So any local artist can hang their work. I think our Holly, actually, one of our staff members, she's kind of good at choosing the right ones, basically. But they can put it up. We don't take commission or anything. We just we just say just put it up. And
so I can put some of mine up. It's not very good.
I was going to say, is it a doodle?
Well, you know, some of my better days.
Literally, we're very happy to always have different things. Like, you know, it keeps it fresh and keeps the unit looking a bit different from time to time. But it works really well, and we just always say is just fill the holes in afterwards. We're happy with that.
And also, going on from that, you have a very important event coming up that I know is close to your heart on the 19th, I believe.
Yes, Monday the 19th. So we work very closely with a company called Cypher Fireside. They're a charity based in Digbeth. They specifically work with homeless people, so they're open 7 days a week, and they just allow anyone to come in. They provide showers, hot food, that kind of thing, razors, clothing, all of that. But how we've worked with them recently, or in the past couple of years, is we've been hiring staff through them. We've got 2 full-time members of staff now that have been with us. Will's been with us for nearly 2 years. Adam's been with us for over a year now. We've had a couple of others that aren't with us anymore, but were really successful as well. And we want other businesses to be doing the same. So that event on Monday the 19th will be showing how we've made it work, how they can make it work, and kind of just get the word out there to get other people involved, really.
I mean, it's pretty amazing. I think most people in the country, not just Birmingham or the Jewellery Quarter, are sort of well aware of the issue of loneliness, and to know that someone can make a difference like yourself is fantastic. It sounds like you've got a better success rate than most recruitment agencies, I think, if they were going to try and supply that way.
Well, I think the reason it's worked for us is because we've employed them not as a member of staff to begin with, so they come, and if they turn up, great. If they don't, the business is in no way affected, and I think that's really important because it's a big transition both for the person coming in, but for the staff as well. And I think for them to feel that pressure of them, they've got to turn up, and if they don't, they're out, kind of thing. It's a big thing coming back into society in that way, both from like sort of personally working with other people that they might not be used to, and from just having to be somewhere every day and having that responsibility. So that's a lot of pressure to take from straight away. So we've done it in a very unpressurised environment, and it seems to have just worked. So we really want others involved. But Andy Street will be there as well, the mayor. So he'll be coming to the event as well. So we're hoping he'll kind of show how it can work on a bigger scale as well. Because ideally, the dream is that every charity can help, and then every county can be doing this as well. So the big dream anyway.
No, that's amazing. And lastly, I noticed on your website it said pop-ups. Pop-ups is a big thing now. Yeah. So is this where you get sort of different people coming in to try and do different things? Yeah.
So we actually, Alex Claridge who had the Wilderness, who was at Two Cats as well, and he's just opened his new one as well. So he did a pop-up with us at Church Street originally, and when we saw what he could do in such a small kitchen, we were like, right, if he can do that, then more people could do loads of different things. We also have Ben Tesh from Folium that's just around the corner as well. So we've we've had a Japanese one, and we've been speaking to the guys from Oxon Origin recently as well, who might do it.
Just setting a high bar then.
Yeah,
again,
I know.
I'm not going to pop up in the colour sounds of things.
Yeah, no, there's been some really high end ones, but no, we've done our own ones as well. So Eleni, she's actually our resident baker, but she's Greek, and she did a Greek night earlier in the year, and that was amazing success. That was actually more successful than we planned for. It was mental. But that went really well. So doing our own in-house ones as well. But we've got the space, we've got the kitchen. We're not open in the evening. Why not try something different? And make the most of it. Yeah.
And for those trying to sort of stay on top of what you're up to, is it best to sort of follow you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram? Yeah,
we're on all
Snapchat?
of those. I think Instagram's probably the most regular one we're updating. We are actually just redoing our marketing schemes at the moment. But yeah, and the website as well, we're keeping up to date now. That recently relaunched a couple of months ago. So
okay. Yeah. Well, all the handles and the web address is on screen now. And please do show your support for independent coffee houses. Come along and see Hannah and the team. I really appreciate you taking your time out and chatting to us. Thanks you very much, Hannah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks.